Today we're going to be building in Theme Park Tycoon 2 Thorp Park, as you can tell by the name and description, and you know. But yeah, we're going to be starting building Thorp Park because I got this idea from my mate, and also seeing this some reason just made me. So, I'm gonna tell you some things, and yeah. So, I've looked at it. I'm not gonna be making, like, you know, the bridge over from on the water because, like, the map's small in Theme Park Tycoon 2, and I'm not gonna be able to fit it in if I want to fit everything. I'm gonna try and fit everything, but if I'm wanting to fit everything, I can't be building a massive river to go across. I'm building that. But the dome is going to be quite small since I don't have disabled collisions and, you know. And then I'm gonna, yeah. So what I'm scared about, well, I'm not scared, but like I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to build Nemesis. I know there will be definitely a way. And also Saw. I think Stealth and Saw is going to be the hardest ones to build. Although it's on a simple road design. What's that? Is that just like a normal? Right. So let's go. So I'm going to go straight back onto it for some reason. So I'm going to start to build. What's the video? Oh, there it is. So we're going to go into this, where to go, welcome to Thorp Park. Perfect, so we're going to keep this. So this is going to be, so it looks easy enough to build. Oh, I like that view from the sunbow. So I'm going to start with the prismatives from here. And then I'm gonna have that there. Two. Okay. Then I'm gonna have I'm gonna have the tall, like, cone sort of thing, but like the sharper one. So that's the Thorp Park entrance cat thing. So it looks like this one goes up just one more, so we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that. That, so they're the kind of entrances I'm going for. I'm gonna have a, what do you call it, a big image here, and then I'm gonna have an image yeah, I would, but it don't fit. So. Oh. So we're just gonna have some ride panels there. So this is where the Flamingo Land, no, I'd never delete that. The Disneyland was, I deleted that because I realised I wouldn't be able to map out the whole thing in this space. But Thorp Park, if I go on the map, I'm going into the wrong map now. If I go into the map, it's really small. So I thought, why not do that? So I'm gonna see if they have any. Because I don't. Oh. Okay. Alright. We'll do the colours in a minute, but and then I'm gonna have pictures of roller coasters, so search up roller coaster. Yeah, that's not gonna work, so we'll search up that. I know that's at Alton Towers, but I should build Alton Towers actually, see if that would fit. Because I know that opened today for the first, obviously, like, day of the season. And then on this one, I'm thinking of doing like a wooden coaster maybe. I think that's a wooden coaster. Then on this one I'll just do that. Looks like here for some reason. So yeah. Then we'll have a look at the colours. Looks basically simple. So they're just lighter blues. Really light blue. Concrete, because it will be made out of concrete, won't it? Then the roofs are made out of concrete. No, they're made of shingles. So black shingles. What's the middle one made of? Don't know, because you can't see that. What is the middle? That is the main entrance in the middle. What am I on about? So I'll do that. Maybe I didn't lay it out properly. Maybe if I do that and then delete this one, that'll kind of work. But since it's got another entrance, I'll just do like some sort of door to make it look like something is there. Some sort of like. So why is everything going into each other today? Do I have disabled collisions pass or something? I have the red operations. I don't have it. Don't know what's going on today. But what I'm wanting to do is paint this. Anything. And on prismatives, I'm wanting to curve it out a little bit because who's actually going to be wanting something that looks like this? Maybe like a wedge or something that can go in there. Oh, maybe not that wedge. I just need like a. Do they even have it? Yeah, I know they have it. You know, maybe like this. First wedge. That's not gonna work. first wedge. That's working now. There we go. That's the entrance to my Thorp park. And it's not even painted, bro. I am gonna go the extra mile to paint the roof, though. And then for my, I think most of it, yes, all just some light stone. Good thing about this cobblestone though is you can pick and paint it. So like if I wanted to go with that, I could paint it to that colour and then change it anything I want. I think I'm going to do that, but just a tad bit darker. Maybe not an extra mile to that dark. Maybe I can definitely try one of. I need like a darker than that, but lighter than that. Nope. Think I'll use. I'm gonna have to use this. Unless I use brick, because that changes colour of everything. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to change that. And I'm going to change that bit. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because I think it's that. So it's like that, but then it's brick. And then I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to place a couple of them on the entrance. So I'm going to make the dome. But what I want to pay tribute is obviously to the water thing. So I'm going to do a little of this. So if I go into terrain, I'm going to edit this. Trying to figure out when that thing is there. Then I'm going to put some water here. Oh. I see the problem here. I'm going to put grass. And put water in here now. Kind of like that, maybe. And remove air. We'll go like that. like that. I don't know why it's so hard over here. I'll just delete them. I'm gonna put grass back in here where it needs to go. And then I'm gonna put, like, where is it? Chains all around here. So if anyone does decide to run off, they won't die. So maybe like, maybe like that. So that's just paying a little tribute to the water. And I'm gonna get these, paint them black. And then we walk over the bridge. I can't stop doing that. And then, oh my gosh, who has littered? There's no need to litter. And then, after we've made that, we're going to go into the dome. So we're going to make the dome now. Actually, wait, no dome. That is very sad to say, but no dome actually. Just realised I'm not going to have that space, so maybe that's all we're getting for the entrance. So no dome for this. And we've got an advert. Great. I mean, Amazon do very good deals. So I would say go and check that before it ends on the 16th. When's that? Don't know what date it is today, so does it even have a date? 14th. So it finishes on Monday. So I would say go and quicker because it has got very, very, very good deals. So you walk and then you see that. So I'm going to make that first, which is going to be quite tricky. So I'm going to have a look. What's it called? See it and exit the dome. So it's not really accurate, that, innit? I'm going to put that to I'm going to go stick to this, actually. So what's it called? Can hardly see that. I want to stick to this sort of map. I don't know if this is the right map. I can't read any of this. So I'm going to go and view image. Depth something. Thorp Park depth. I'll just search that up. Yeah. Not like that as a picture. So I'm gonna go on YouTube right now and search it. Thorp Park depth charge. That's what it'll be called. Alright, so we're gonna have a look at this. Depth charge. That's simple enough. So you're like on little boats. So we'll do water rides. maybe like that. I think we should do splash boats. Although they are quite big actually. I remember that. That's what I built though. Yeah, but I kind of built that. So, what you want about? Yeah, this is kind of confusing because I built that in the other video. I do not have that. And then I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna start at this. I'm not gonna do too high. Maybe like there. So we'll have it go back like that. So then it just goes. I don't want it to go too down too fast. Do that and then straight. Perfect. And I'm gonna end it at the segment here. And then I can go around and go back up. See, these are really tricky to go through because you make them like that. Then like that. So we got it like that. Then what we're gonna go now to do is on start operations. Ride mode. What am I gonna do? Where is it? Cannot find it now. Oh my gosh. Make it stop everything. Train count. We need one thingy. So we'll do entrance. We'll do the exit here actually. So you just place the exits here. And then you put the entrance up here. So we'll put it on. I think that'll be it probably. Then once the person's got off, it goes pretty quick. Then yep. So that's the first ride done. But I'm only gonna make one of them, so this is the only one that's gonna be done. So I'm gonna make it so you have to go up this little thing. So it's gonna be metal plates going up. So I'll do Q paths, metal plates. And then we're gonna have it. We're gonna go here. metal plates. Then we go down again. We'll go down even more now. So we've gone paths. And basically what I'm doing now is going like round. We'll go metal plates. And then I'm gonna make it down again. Metal plates that way. But you're not gonna be able to see any of this because this will all be like in a big building. So what I'm gonna do is go on scenery, these, then we're gonna go with these. I need to build it out. Don't want it to be too far out. Maybe like there. Like this. See, this building's gonna be just simple. Just tall. I don't want it to be too low, so I'm gonna make it like that. Before I forget, I'm just gonna add a doorway. And then I'm gonna just go up with these. And obviously we're just gonna keep going up. I want to go up a tiny bit further. Actually, I think we went up tall enough. I don't know who that is, but you know. And I'm gonna go up over here. These are really getting in the way. We'll go up like that. And then I'm gonna add a roof. And when I've added the roof, I'm gonna have to leave that now. Yellow. Don't know if I should try that submarine or just get a thingy of it. I'll probably just do this. So I'm gonna go on scenery. Others. So we're gonna get back onto the thingy. And we're gonna go until we find it. So it's 3,000. Alright, so ignore these. Right. Did it build? Here it did actually. But it's too high. So what I'm gonna do is put it there. Get a prismative. Actually. There we go. Don't know why I can't do that. I'll put a path there then instead. Alright, can I not put anything then? I'll just leave it then. Open to the sunlight. I'm gonna change it to a submarine. Yellow. I don't think you can get one here. Should we just do that? And then I'm gonna have to put some lights inside. Think I'll be able to use these all the all the way up. So I'm gonna have to obviously crank these up. So we got that. I'm gonna get this. Like that. And I'm gonna need some scenery on this because it just looks a bit boring. I think there's ivy vines. Here we have some rotting up here. But another thing you can do is when you get to the image panels, go up there, get these on ivy, and put going up. And then, if I can find it, guess I'll just have to use this. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna use that, but yeah, actually, I'm gonna use them ones. And I'll just go up with these. So that's what it looks like. So that's, I don't know what it's called, but I'm just gonna make it so you come out of here now. But I'm gonna make it so water comes out here, so you land on water technically. And then I'm gonna use scenery. So these are when you look. I'm just gonna put some of these. And I'm just gonna put some chains for the rest of it. And maybe some trees, I guess. Maybe like that, and then we have that. Maybe like that, like a little. I don't even know what that you can call that. Just a little something to get you started. Maybe like, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So we've got the first ride, it's called, what's it called? Depth charge. Depth charge. So that's a depth charge. We're gonna put this. Cool, innit? I don't know if I should make it like only that's out. I think I'll leave it for now. Although I want it to make it so. Yeah, I will. So now we're gonna put it back on that and we're gonna paint these. And I'm just gonna go up with these. Then I'm gonna look at the map again. So that's a bit of thingy of it. So we've got, I wanted to do some roller coaster. Oh, yes. We have that. I think all of these rides we do have. So that's where it starts. So I'll probably make it so it goes like that and then goes back. And then I'm gonna first not do vortex. I think I'm first gonna go with, I don't know. I think I'll plan it all out, to be honest. So you do that, we've got that, so we're gonna do this on the side, so we'll do, so this is the flying carpets we need to do. So we'll do I guess like that. Let me just check. One less. I was nearly there. Just gonna run until we get to it. And it's pretty simple from there on. I'm just copying it. So that's gonna be the flying thing. And then we're gonna have a bit further down vortex and thingy. So I'm gonna have vortex maybe here. Here. Oh my gosh, why is that there? So I just want it to go. So what, down here to where it is here. And then I'm gonna get intense rides. I'm gonna go on to right to the end where the frisbee is. Pretty big though. 3,500 as well. I could just have a little one, a little baby one there. But we're getting bigger and better. Because I don't think you can have anything. Is there anything in front? Not really much in front of Vortex. Although it's just very awkward positioning. Also do it there. Go with a smaller frisbee. I think let me have a look at this roller coaster. No further than that. We can have this on one condition. So it starts there. Don't know, it's not picking it up. I think it's something like that. I don't know if that's big enough. Right to the end. Two more. Then I go on intense rides. Right to the end again. Yep. There. That's gonna be the frisbee ride. Then we're gonna go on rides again, once more. One last time to the frisbee. Fits in there. And then I'm gonna mark out where the things are. So about here. Right, that's frick off. So the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm gonna go on back one last time on frisbee, and it'd fit. Right, so I'm gonna delete that. Delete them too. Delete them. Oh, you've got to go. Then I'm deleting this one. So, I know I said for the last time, but I'm going to do it one more time. And then we're going to go in Frisbee. Fits perfectly, it's not going to bug in the back. I'm not going to say. So, yeah. So, I got that mapped out. Mostly stuff mapped out. And, yeah. One last ride before, because I don't actually want to go through here. So I'm gonna, this is gonna be the space that I'm not going through. So that's my thing. The roller coaster. I'm gonna have a up ride. Don't know what to call it because I don't think we have one actually. So I'm gonna do instead. What's G-force? Oh yeah. Is maybe doing one of these. Ooh, what's this? That's cool. I mean, it's double the price. Normal design. Yeah, we're not going to be able to build that. So I'll probably just build a topple tower or something. I think that's not even going to fit either. I think instead I could do, I don't know, what if I did a, no, I was going to say fireball instead. Oh yeah, I could. Oh yeah, I'll do a fireball instead. So it's, I'm going to start it there. It's like that, innit? It's not like that. And then like that. So then that can be the station for that. And then lastly I'll have that there. Last ride of the video, what I'm going to mark out is the Enterprise. So it's going to go like that. I'm going to start maybe there, yeah. Yeah, I think that's just about right. Okay, one extra long. Enterprise is there. So that's the mapping out. So I've got, well, that's mapping out for some parts of it, but I've got the station for the, what do you call it, train. Will just probably run past this and back. Then I'll have roller coaster A here, and then I'm gonna have water ride B here because that's obviously A. And yeah, so obviously that's gonna be, what's that again? I don't even know what that is. I think that's, oh yeah, that's the flying magic carpet thing. But anyway, with that, that is Thorp Park for today finished. We've got quite a bit done, but now it's just a bit for another video for tomorrow to come. Bye guys.